Alright, welcome back to the Fallout 3 playthrough here at Trippy Commentaries.
Let's talk to Officer Gomez.
Alright, let's do it. Hey, officer.
Hey, that was Jonas.
Apparently we're talking to Dad.
Surprise present. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out for a few minutes.
Nice. Okay, so we missed a top secret conversation that was going on with Dad and Jonas through the intercom here. Apparently they have a present waiting for us.
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness, I hope I didn't miss the party.
Oh God, this lady already sounds annoying. Can I get my present and go?
Boys will be boys, won't they? Just can't wait to
I bet
see
you
your
she's going to give us
present. Is
something
that
really
it?
good, don't you think?
Well, let's
No,
not keep
I
you
don't.
waiting any longer. I think you're going to like it. It's
Poem?
a poem written by me.
Skip. Okay, let's move on. If we come over here, we will find a stairwell leading down into the basement area here.
The layout of this vault will become very familiar later on in the game.
Oh yeah.
As you explore the wasteland.
Weren't allowed down on the
Yeah, I know what you mean. And we'll definitely be, you know, seeing some other vaults here. Spoiler warning. Here's Jonas. Okay.
Hey, relax. I was just teasing. Listen, now that you're 10, you don't have to take guff like that from grown-ups anymore. Got it?
All right.
Hold on one more minute.
Yeah,
No more
Jonas.
gruff.
Quit your act. We want the presents. We're about to get the grand present. What the hell is it? Oh, look who it is.
Are you ready for your surprise?
Yes. Hurry
The
up.
overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work. So, I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun.
Nice. So
It's
this is
good
our
old,
introduction
but it should work
to
perfectly.
using
Jonas
weaponry
found it
here
down
in
here.
Fallout 3.
It
It
was
has
in
a
pretty
very
rough
interesting
shape.
system.
Took us a good 3
It's
months to
called
find
the
the parts
VATS
to get it
system,
working.
so we'll
You
be
know how
checking
tough
that
it
out
is to
here
find a
pretty
spring
soon.
that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give
Kids
it a
with
try?
their switchblades.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah, let's do it.
Easy now. It's only a BB gun, but it's not a toy. Let's go try it out. Alice and I have found a
Yeah,
nice
pretty
spot
much
for
is a
you.
toy.
Follow me.
Okay, can we take it to go shoot Butch yet? Nice. Okay, so looks like we have a makeshift shooting range over here. So, what do you
Well,
think
what do
before
you
we, you know, are introduced
Come down
to
here and
the
shoot
system
anytime
here?
you want.
What do you think about the system, you know, as far as VATS is concerned, the
I
way
really
you
like
kill
the
everybody?
I really like the
Jonas
mechanics
is
of the
help.
VAT system.
You
And,
won't
you know, it
fail
helps
to
you
find
aim at particular parts of the body, whether it be head, limbs, you know, or abdomen, and it gives you percentages as to the accuracy in which you can get a critical hit or whatever. What happens is it does degrade the quality of your gun, you know, considerably
Think
the
you
more
can
you
take
use
care of
it. So
that
you
with
have to
your
be,
BB gun?
you know, it's a
Just
give and
aim
take.
and
You can
shoot.
use a lot of VATs, but
You'll
your
be fine.
weapons won't last very long.
Yeah.
So, or you can, you know, just shoot people straight up.
Yep, you can. Now, it's way more powerful to use VATS, as we will show it off right now.
Right.
You basically hit the bumper button on the Xbox controller, the right bumper, that will bring up VATS. So it's a Vault-Tec assisted targeting system. So basically it'll display all the information as far as, you know, percentages and different things you can hit. You know, we can quickly switch from the cockroach to aiming at our father's head. So we can aim at Jonas's left leg pretty quickly if we'd like to. For this sake, let's go ahead and aim at the right leg of the cockroach. And we have 2 shots. That should be plenty, or not. Now it's basically got a, it's going to have to go all the way up there. You can see it on the bottom right as it starts to recharge.
Good work.
Now you don't
There's
need
one
it
last
full
railroad
to
to
shoot,
deal with.
you know,
Let's get a
everything.
picture
Some
together.
weapons
Capture the
need
moment.
more VATs
Hey,
available,
Jonas,
some
a
weapons
picture of
need
me
less.
with the big game hunter.
Well, we'll definitely be getting into that, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what that little meter on the bottom right corner is. I really like the layouts of, you know, the GUI, I think they call
Good
it, on
work.
the screen,
So, let's get a
where
picture
you have
together.
your ammo and everything, and then your experience pops up as you gain it, and you can tell how far you are until the next level.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the green coloring, you know, it's not really common in most video games. It just adds another cool element.
Yeah.
Maybe it represents the nuclear waste
Well,
type thing.
it's funny you mention that because you can change the colors. There's like 4 or 5 different colors.
Oh,
and
no way.
I like to change the colors, and we'll probably do that in this
far as I
playthrough
can
every
tell,
once in a
You'll
while.
have to show me that, man.
Just to
I
spice it
was
up.
not aware of that.
Yeah, and it's got some pretty good colors. It's a nice shade of orange, stuff like that. So we'll definitely be checking that out. A cool shade of blue.
Cool.
So it looks like we have to take the goat. Okay.
Hey, it's not my call. Those are the rules. You're 16 now.
Apparently the goat
This year,
is
you take the
something that
Come on,
kids do
it's
not
not
want to
too
take, but we have
Everyone
to.
has to take it. You'll do just fine.
Sure we will. Let's say
Take
bye-bye.
care, son.
Anything but the
Get out of
goat.
here, and good luck.
All right, so pretty interesting. We have our father's office here. Now, we're going to want to make sure to come back here at, before leaving the vault, not to give too much away, but there is something in here. In fact, if you look over here,
Right. We'll have an opportunity to explore the vault.
there's this is actually a secret safe, which I think one of the reasons why we looked at it as a baby was
Yeah.
kind of to look for it again at this age to know to come back there, because there is something in there that
Nice.
we'll definitely want to
Something
grab.
worried about?
Another thing we'll want to grab
Just like
is
keep an eye
the bobblehead right
Well,
here.
The bobbleheads are, one of the secret things in the game. You're
Mm-hmm.
going to want to look around the entire map for maybe 15 of them, I think.
Mhm.
And they greatly improve individual skills. So this one's for
Let me know if there
medicine
are any
plus
changes.
10.
Yeah, so it gives it to you right off the bat. All right, so let's go ahead and head out. Here we have Stanley again.
You better stay away. I don't want you to catch what I've got.
Okay, he's sick. Let's head into the classroom so we can take the goat.
Back
Who's
off.
Paul Hannon? Oh, it's Paul Hannon.
They're all grown up.
It's Butch.
Why don't you just leave me alone?
Let's talk to him. Apparently he's trying to start a fight with our beloved Amada.
It's got the
Hey, look.
greaser look.
It's smart. Afraid I ain't got time for your fancy words right now. So beat it.
Oh, he's a wise guy. Let's try to save the day here.
None of your business, kid. Get out of here before you get hurt. If you mess with the tunnel snakes, you're asking for it.
Tunnel snakes,
Got me?
eh?
Like I'm gonna listen to a little shrimp like you.
Failed.
Get lost, Poindexter.
All right, well, we're going to have to kick his ass. What's the kick his ass button? Here we go.
And who are you? Her boyfriend? Ha!
I
Keep
hope so.
talking like that, boy. And we'll send you back to your daddy with a few broken bones.
I really
for
like
him to
the
fix.
overall, the gist of the game. It's like you're in the future in 2277, but it still has like a 1950s retro
Come on,
style
tunnel
to the
snakes.
game
This
and
twerp needs another
the
lesson.
things you see around the wasteland. It's really
Stop
cool.
it.
Kind of reminds me of BioShock, the way that it's supposed to be like 1930s or 40s, but it's really
Yeah.
like, futuristic in an underground
Yeah, it
city.
definitely reminds me of BioShock a lot as well.
Yeah.
I was looking for the weapons. Isn't there? Where are the weapons in here? I thought they were in here somewhere. Huh. Oh, there they are. Okay, so there they are on the bottom. So you hit the triggers to move the menus here. So I wanted to go into weapons to see if we have our BB gun, but it doesn't look like it's here anymore.
Pops took it away.
Darn it. So that stinks. I was hoping to shoot Butch, but I'm just going to have to punch him.
Solving anything.
Losers, hit him again! Hit him again!
This
Hit
is
him again.
Please.
Oh, Butch is hiding behind his posse here. We want you, Butch.
Come on, tunnel.
Nice.
Okay, you win. We'll leave the little girl alone. You're
That's
not
right.
worth our time anyway. Come on, tunnel snakes. We're out of here. Whatever you say,
Nice. So
You're
we've
the
saved the
boss.
day. Let's
Tunnel
talk
snakes
to
rule.
Almada.
Fine. Let's go.
Well,
Hey, girl.
Getting rid of them. Assholes.
Nice.
I don't know why they won't leave me alone. Just because my father's the overseer, I guess? Idiots.
It's because you're the only girl in the entire vault. And we all want to breed with you at some point. You can only choose one.
Well, you made it. All set for the goat?
Mr. Broch.
Trust me, it really
I'm ready
isn't
for
that
the
bad.
goat, Mr. Broch.
Just something everybody has to go through.
All right, we are ready for the
Sure you
goat. Just get
Especially
let's
since
get
it's
on with it.
multiple choice with no wrong answers. We'll start as soon as everyone
Sounds like
found
my
us
kind of
some
test.
It's an interesting American flag. You got a main star surrounded by however many are there.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well. That is definitely interesting. It's certainly going backwards from our flag, that's for sure. Not nearly as many stars, and there's only one big one. Okay, let's take a front row seat here. Vault 101. We are going to take the GO.A.T.
Find the classroom.
Let's do it.
Get started.
So this is another way of picking out, you know, the statistics for your character before you actually get unleashed into the game itself.
Right.
It's a pretty cool way of doing it. You got to give the game credit, especially for a first timer. You're not even going to know what you're doing. You'll probably be completely confused at this part, as I was.
I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber.
What?
What's your response?
What are you thinking for this one? I mean,
Well,
I personally
look
would go
for
with number
keywords
2.
in each answer. Like the third one says scientist. That's probably has to do with
So you think we should go with third?
So I
'Cause the
think
fourth
each one of
says
these
scientist.
represents probably additional points to whichever skill you're talking about.
This one says destabilization. Fuck that. That's a hard word to say. So should we go with that one?
Let's do it.
It's a long word.
Question 2. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles
Okay.
through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the
Not
doctor
good.
stepped out for a while. What do you do?
We might have to kill the person. Is that one of the... we might have to amputate it. I mean,
All right, it looks like answer 3, medicate the infected. That's going to boost your medicine, but you already got the Vault Tech bobblehead that just gave you 10 medicine. So maybe pick something else that'll help another skill.
restrain the patient and merely observe as the infection spreads.
Honestly, I'd go a little more extreme, yep.
Amputate
Yeah.
him. That's
Question 3.
a perfect choice.
You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also
give him
appears
food.
to be in possession of stolen property.
Really?
What do you do?
Well, this one's pretty obvious. I think we should probably take the stolen property and leave him to his fate. What do you think?
That works for me.
Okay, I was expecting you to disagree, but let's go for it.
Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams.
Nice.
Which position do you prefer?
I don't know. What are you thinking here? I mean, we can be the Nolan Ryan, perhaps
Mike Piazza,
Johnny Bench, or
Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt. I'm saying Nolan Ryan because he's kicked some players' asses before,
That's
as
good.
we've seen.
Yeah, he's a brawler.
Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another vault resident.
Whoa.
What do you do?
Damn, Grandma. Wow. I mean, should we ask for the minigun?
Obey your elder.
Throw your tea in Granny's face.
I like the minigun option.
Okay, I can ride with that.
Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again.
Mr. Abernathy.
In order to get him out, how do you proceed?
How should we do this? We can use a bobby pin. That's probably what we'll be doing quite a bit in the game.
Well, I think that might reference the lock-picking skill, which, I mean, I can't emphasize how vital that is to what you do when you explore and you find all this random stuff when you're picking doors or safes or whatnot.
Yep.
I'd go with that one, yeah.
Much like Skyrim, you know, if you guys have played Skyrim, this game has a lot of things in common. It's really the other way around because this game came out first.
Right.
I remember pre-ordering Skyrim and I really didn't think it would be that similar to it. And then I got into Skyrim and right off the bat I was like, what the hell? But it was a very good thing in my book because I love this game.
Yeah, Bethesda did amazing jobs on both of those games.
So, what should we go with? Do you think we should go with removal of the mutated tissue with a precision laser? Sounds good, right?
Sounds good.
Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of Grognak the Barbarian comic book. Issue
Oh,
1.
Grognak.
You want it.
Oh,
What's the
yes,
best
we want
way
that.
to obtain it?
Okay, so we need this Grognak Barbarian comic book. So we're going to have to definitely get it. that's a little bit too, at gunpoint, we're better than that. I think we could sneak into the residents' quarters, steal the comic book from their desk, and they wouldn't even know any better.
I agree. Another critical skill in this game when you're crawling around, especially at night, you know, in the wasteland, there's things, you know, you don't want to be detected that easily. Sneak is very important.
You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
Well, this is a pretty mean trick to do on our father, of all people, Liam Neeson. I guess this fourth one is probably the best way to go because it shows we're pretty smart if we could actually manipulate the power wattage on his Norelco or Gillette razor.
Question 10. Who is indisputably the most important person in Vault 101?
It's got to be our dad, right?
Shelters us from the harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom we owe
Well, it's got to be
everything we
you.
have,
You're the main
including our
character.
lives.
Yeah, it's either us or our, or it's the overseer.
Of course.
That guy
I don't
seemed
think
like
you
a
have a choice, do you?
douche. I don't want to pick this guy. Whatever.
Pencils down, people.
Maybe there's
That's
4
it.
different overseers.
Infamous G.O.A.T. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others,
It wasn't terrible. I'll admit it.
Openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who...
All right, so we finished the GOAT. That is pretty much the end of, you know, having to pick out all of your statistics. So we can pretty much finish that up and start the storyline proper. At least the storyline as an adult.
Right.
Hey there.
All finished?
We cutting you, Amada. Ha ha ha.
Huh. Vault Loyalty Inspector. I thought that had
Vault
been phased out
Loyalty
decades
Inspector?
ago. Well, sounds like
That
a
doesn't
job
sound
right
very
up your
interesting to me. Yeah.
alley. Closer to reality than you might think.
Vault Loyalty
I was
Inspector.
just as obnoxious
I
as
think
your-
that's going to be the
Didn't take
furthest
the
thing
goat
from what we
seriously.
are.
And look where I ended up. Just between you and me. The whole test is a joke.
Yeah, I had a feeling about that, Mr. Broch.
I can make your goat come out any way you want. Just let me know.
Yeah, so
All right,
you can actually
cool.
go back in and switch everything up. So we could have technically just zipped through that test because it doesn't matter that much. But let's look at what we really want this to be in. Personally, I'm not a big fan of melee weapons until you get a weapon, which is, you don't get until Operation Anchorage. That's going to be a long
Right.
time.
Yeah, no use for that. My 3, I'd have to go science is very important. There's a lot of computer hacking, and the quicker you get to the highest level of science, you know, you can get into the highest level computers and unlock, you know, some really good goodies. So
Yeah. Okay, so sneak. I'm not a big fan of sneak. I know you like sneak. I know.
well, sneak helps you with pickpocketing and.
I don't know. I just feel like
Yeah.
we should probably get one of these guns in one. You know, one of the guns.
It's hard to say,
Energy
man.
weapons are extremely good in the game.
Yeah,
I mean,
go with one weapon.
Probably going to take us a while to get the energy weapons. The one that I like is the small guns because if you look at it, it includes shotguns.
Okay.
It includes rifles. So that's probably the best way to go. But like I said, when we get our hands on energy weapons, we'll definitely be using those.
Well, throughout the game, you can adjust these numbers,
Mm-hmm.
you know, as you gain experience and gain levels. That's
that-
fine. Sneak, you know, you can improve that in different ways. Like you
Yeah.
said, finding the comic books. Yeah, I agree. Small guns. We're mostly going to be using shotguns and assault rifles and pistols.
Yeah.
At first.
At
So,
first, like I said, when we do get the plasma rifles and stuff like that, those definitely are pretty strong. But it's going to be a while.
Good to see
We're going to have to make do with some of the weaker weapons at first. So, let's move on. This is where things get a little crazy. We are now a full-blown adult. But we've still never seen life outside of the
Come on,
vault.
wake up!
What is it?
Come on! You've got to wake up!
Okay, leave me alone,
No,
please.
You've
How
got
weird,
To get
I was
up
just
right
dreaming
now.
about you.
If my father's gonna
That's-
catch you here,
that's the
I don't
creeper
know what
choice.
will happen.
Well, why would they be
He
looking
said
for
about
me?
some stupid prank. Your dad left the vault somehow, and now my father's gone
Say
crazy.
what?
Jonas is dead.
No, Jonas!
Damn.
Better listen to
Jonas
me.
is
Get moving
dead.
If you don't want to end up like him.
No, we do not. There's
That's
no
what
way
I
he
would've
left
said
the
until
vault.
tonight. But it's true. He's gone and Jonas is dead, and now they're looking for you.
Wow. Don't really know what to say. That's a pretty drastic change here.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
They
Listen.
killed
you
Jonas.
have
That's
to
pretty
follow the
extreme.
plan. Escape from the vault, and you have to do it now while everything is still in
Escape from the vault?
Maybe it's none of my business, but you seem just as surprised as me to learn your dad is left. Didn't he tell you what he was planning?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure he had his reasons. Maybe Jonas was supposed to explain everything to you?
Oh, great.
But it
Jonas
doesn't
is
matter.
dead.
I can help you escape. I have my own plan.
Well,
Sounds good. Let's go.
apparently they're throwing us out into the
Fine.
nuclear wasteland. Not too sure if it's going to be safe out there, but from the looks of it, we don't have much of a choice.
I'm sure you'll have no trouble escaping on your own.
Yes, we could use her
Good.
help.
Now, will you shut up and listen to me for a second?
Fine.
There's a secret tunnel that leads directly from my father's office to the exit. You'll have to hack the computer in his office.
And of course,
to
her
unlock
father is the
it. Use keys to get
overseer.
into his office. That's how I always get in.
Sounds
like a
good. Let's go.
plan.
One more thing. I stole my father's pistol. I hope you won't need it,
Uh-oh.
but you
Well,
better
thank
keep
you.
it just in case.
Thank you for stealing your father's pistol. We'll probably be using it.
Okay, I'll try to meet you at the exit. Watch out for security. Good luck.
Okay, it's been a long time since I played this game. Now, me and Justin are going to be switching between, who's actually controlling LW here. Let's grab all these stim packs. We definitely can use those.
Stim packs are vital. You're going to want to really load up on those, and you can get, 70, 80, 100, and just infinitely be tapping them, assign them to a button on your controller and just tap them as you're in a
Bad
tough
situation, yeah.
battle. Exactly. It really helps you out.
I was going to ask you how you use the stim packs, when
Right.
you play through, because I like to get like hundreds. I just like to have,
Yep.
good stash of them. See if I can figure out how to use the menu here and go to this 10, I think. So how do you, okay, here it is, hotkey, perfect. So you press the hotkey button, we can actually assign, you have plenty of hotkey spaces. So that's a cool place you can put, like you were saying, the stim pack, so
Yep.
you can be in the heat of battle and press it. We mentioned BioShock earlier. I actually like to use it a little bit like the BioShock. The way they
Cockroaches on the
use
loose.
their health packs or
Yeah.
syringes in that game.
True.
All right, so this cop is probably here to kill us, but we just saved Officer Kendall. And you're a bastard. Let's go ahead and try out VATS. Aim straight for the head. Good thing we have this pistol. And that's what you get. He is decapitated.
Yeah, this game has one of the best death cinematic slow-mo. Another trademark of Bethesda. It's just like in Skyrim. It's just
They brought it back for Skyrim.
yeah, man.
All right, so here we are. We are exploring the vault. We are no longer constrained. And we can pretty much go wherever, we need to.
You gotta help me. My mom's trapped in there with the rat.
Oh, look who it is.
Look
Butch.
who needs some help. Hey, it's Butch.
Well, Butch, now you need our help, don't you? Okay, I think that is
Yeah,
definitely
I'm
the
asking you.
choice to pick
So
there.
what? Look, I'm sorry for the way I've always treated you.
Help him out,
You know
man.
I never meant any of it, right? But it's my mom. You can't leave her in there with the rad roaches.
Really? The mom can't get away from the rad roaches? All right.
Sure, I don't care why. Just get her out of there.
Now, like you'd mentioned earlier in the...
It could be a trap. Could be a trap. Watch out.
Probably not, but you mentioned earlier in the playthrough that we're probably going to try to be a little bit evil in this playthrough here.
Yep.
Now, in this aspect, I do want to save her because there is a benefit to doing so.
For
So
sure.
We'll actually, help her.
We're gonna have to weigh exactly the benefits of choosing certain paths here because we don't want to necessarily burn every bridge with some of these characters in the game that will, in the end, help you out.
True.
We did it! My mom's gonna be okay. You're the best friend I've ever had, man.
Really?
Hey, I know it isn't much, but I want you to have my tunnel snakes.
And this
too.
is the reason why we
Go
wanted to
ahead,
save
take
it. We wanted to obtain the tunnel snake outfit. And that'll give us some extra armor here. So let's go ahead and switch over to apparel. If I can figure out how to use this menu. So that one gives us a defensive rating of 4. And also melee weapon +5. So if we want to use
Nice.
a baseball bat, something like that, it definitely helps. And you know, these also have effects. Not only do they have, you know, the ratings of how strong they are and whatnot, they also can give you a perk. All right, so now we have.
All right, so now that you help them,
how do you like that?
what do you think? Oh, they disappeared.
The tunnel jacket or the tunnel snake
Yeah, it looks
jacket.
good.
Definitely essential. I had to grab that. So let's continue on. We need to find the overseer's room so we can escape. But remember, we also. Oh no. Oh, geez, there's somebody dead. I don't know how these people are managing to die from the rad roaches. That's pretty weak. And they fly into the air. Die already. Who is this? Not Grandma
No.
Taylor.
No.
Grandma.
Is she still sitting in the diner? What's going on here?
I guess so. The only thing she has is a jumpsuit. We'll leave that behind. This door's inaccessible. Now, like any other RPG, this game has, you know, a system where you rank up and, you know, all that. So we definitely want to kill all the enemies because they'll give us experience, and of course we can eventually rank up. You get to choose perks. Pretty cool stuff.
And it's also one of those games where you're going to want to search everything. You're going to want to search every room, every crate, anything, every locker. There's
Yeah.
always something. Sometimes you're going to find those valuable books or comic books or things that help your stats. Sometimes it's just junk, but also it's money.
Yeah, and we're definitely at, you
Or
know,
as they call it, caps.
caps in this game. We're definitely a treasure hunter. You know, that's
Right.
that's one of the main things that we will be in this game. So it looks like Officer Gomez is helping us out here. Nice.
It's a real shame it's come
The
to
guy
this.
we didn't get a chance to
Can't
talk
believe
to
Yep.
in the at the
Officer
beginning of
Matt was
this
just
part,
out of control.
and
Well, you're a good kid.
looks like
You
that
didn't
doesn't
do
matter
anything to
because he's
deserve
helping
this.
us out in the end, where
Well,
everybody
find
else
your
is
dad
trying to
if you
kill
can.
us, which is pretty damn cold, I have to say.
Oh!
Uh-oh, let's save his life. Don't worry, Officer Gomez, we got your back.
What a mess.
Whoa!
Nice.
Oh no, the robot is in defense mode. I'll tell you what, man, we're going to be going to some pretty crazy places.
Yeah.
And there's going to be some tough robots we have to face
Oh,
off.
man.
How about when we got to go get the Declaration of Independence? Spoiler warnings, but that's going to be a pretty difficult place to go into.
Yep. Not much of a warning if you already spoiled it, but
Yeah.
that's for most of the people watching this video. I assume you've played the game. If not, you know, you're in DC. They're gonna incorporate some of that American history, you know, some of that into the gameplay. So
Oh no, so unfortunately we cannot get in here because we don't have a
Damn.
level of 50.
well,
I don't know because we're escaping the vault. I can't imagine we'll ever come back. Maybe we will.
you never know.
We'll
there
find
there
out.
are hundreds of vaults.
I found the problem.
Is there really hundreds of vaults? That's a lot.
Oh, this is 101. I'm not sure the exact number. I mean, it's,
Yeah, you're right. There must be 100 to come before.
this is only
right?
in the DC area, mind you. You know, across the entire nation.
Yeah, which has all been affected by the nuclear holocaust.
Right.
All right, so we're still venturing. We have entered the atrium here in Vault 101, trying to escape. Now, this is a pretty big area. There's a lot to explore, even though it's
It's our only
just a
chance,
vault.
Don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doctor. I'm not gonna let anyone stop us.
Oh, wow, there's other people that want to escape. Well, this guy has the right idea. Oh, never mind.
Sorry, Tom. Go save your
Not-
boy.
Don't. No, are you stupid? Okay, let's not go that way. Let's go this way. What do we have over here? Oh no, a rad roach. I find that it's most of the time you're definitely going to want to aim for the heads of pretty much everything you find here in the Capital Wastelands. What do we have up here? Oh no, let's not even use bats this time around. And as you'd mentioned also earlier in the playthrough, the weapons do, you know... Oh, what's going on here? What? Why is Stanley mad all of a sudden at us? What the hell? Interesting. Okay, but yeah, so we will have to repair our weapon. You can see the CND there on the bottom right with our gun. That's conditioned. And we are out of bullets. Okay, I kind of wanted to switch up to a melee weapon anyways. We have the police baton. And now we can whack the rad roaches with the baton. Alright, so let's move on. Another dead person. Who is this? Floyd Lewis? Tinted reading glasses. And another jumpsuit. Not much of anything. Now, if you look back here, let's see, we have a tool box where we can find some conductors. And Security Chief
Hannon.
Oh, say it's not so Paul
He's
Hannon.
a turncoat.
Not cool. Let's beat him to
How
death.
could you?
Sorry, Paul. Now you have to take an eternal slumber. And unfortunately, well, he does have a helmet, so let's go ahead and equip this. Alright. Let's go to apparel. Okay, apparently these increase our defense too, so let's put on some reading glasses. Here it is, the helmet. Alright, so what do we have around here? Not much. Still looking for the Overseer. He's MIA.
Looks like they're interrogating Amada.
Let's go in and save her.
Let's go. Whoops.
Back away from her, Overseer!
Oh. This is the first quote-unquote boss battle, I suppose.
Ah, you have...
Not Officer Mac, the Overseer,
Yes.
who is hiding in the corner.
We will first kill Officer Mac McCoy, and we will now kill the Overseer. Damn you, Overseer! How dare you banish my father?
Your health is low.
Oh no.
You do have 10 stim packs.
What do we have?
On the other hand, the Overseer is a wimp.
Let's keep him alive because we need somebody to we need somebody to guide the
He's
rest of the
gonna
group.
chase you down until you exterminate him.
Alright, forget it. I was gonna keep you alive, Overseer, but now I've changed my mind and you are dead. So we've made it easier on ourselves now. I think one of the main things that you can do is escape the the vault undetected, but we went a different route, as we should. We're trying to be the evil character here. I think it's
go for the evil karma.
It's best off that we just put the Overseer out of his misery. Now we have a police baton that's getting a little broken. If we hit the Y button, we can repair it, and we can actually make it stronger. So
Another cool feature of this game, you can find weapon schematics, and you can use a work table to improve your weapons and customize them with things you find in the wasteland. It's really neat.
okay, perhaps something I didn't think about is we now have killed Amada's father, but I never liked him to begin with, so I don't feel too bad about it, to be honest with you.
So,
This is...
what happened? Was she mad at you?
Yes, because we killed her dad.
Okay, so...
Oh well, she'll get over it.
Well, now you know that we need to go to the Overseer's office and go to the secret passage once we finish exploring the vault
Yes. Right now we're in the Overseer's quarters here, along with Amada's quarters, so let's check to see if there's anything that we should get in this area. It's always good, like you mentioned, to check the dressers, because look, we found some office key and some bobby pins and whatnot. Doesn't look like anything else. That ammo is definitely helpful, of course.
Bobby pins are, along with stim packs, probably the two most important and resources you're going to need in the game. You're going to be lockpicking so many things in the game, and you're also going to be encountering some crazy mutants that, frankly, you're going to need a lot of stim packs to fight.
Yeah. So here it is. This is the nice 120 rounds. That's perfect.
Yep.
We got the password and everything. So this is the Overseer's main room here. This is where we're gonna find the secret exit to the vault. We know the password. We've picked up all the information we need. So let's go ahead and open the Overseer's tunnel. There's some other stuff you can get into as well. But for the sake of the playthrough, let's move on. head out, and this is probably going to lead us, Justin, to the capital wasteland outside of the vault. Man, it's going to be pretty crazy to see what it looks like for the first time, right?
Yeah.
So let's.
Yeah, at this point, you don't know what to expect. You've been living your life in a vault.
Mm-hmm.
You've been playing the game for probably close to an hour now, and it's just it's a lot of surprises from here on out. At first, you're kind of surprised at how dismal it is and how dreary it looks.
Mm-hmm.
But once you start encountering some bad guys and you start venturing into some buildings and whatnot, and the fun never stops.
Yeah. And one thing I would say about this game is that it definitely can be creepy. You know, you go down into some tunnels, you go into some really eerie places.
Yep.
Here's Amada. We are opening up the vault door just as our father did. There you have it. We are exiting the vault. Goodbye, Amada. We'll probably never
Good,
see you
you're
again.
leaving. I guess you were trying to help me, but you didn't have to kill him.
Yeah, we kind of had to.
Now get out of my
So
way.
you say. Maybe one day I'll be able to forgive you, but not now. I hope you never have to find out what it's like to see your father killed right in front of you.
It's pretty fucked up,
No,
I'll admit it.
Don't listen to me. Just go.
But this is
Find
the
your
beginning
father. I have to
of
go
us
bury mine.
turning
Did she
evil.
not just come to you and say, "My father's crazy. I have a plan for us to escape"?
Mm-hmm. Well, she didn't. She never wanted to escape herself, which
Okay,
I was
she was
confused.
trying to help you, yeah.
I was always confused about that. I was like,
Sure.
you know, right here. Why not come with me?
No, I can't. Not with you, not now. You'd better leave before I change my mind about letting you go.
Doesn't matter what you do. She's not going to go with you no matter what.
Let her run,
Holy
bro.
crap! These guys are coming for us. Let's go. So, let's go ahead and end this part. Watch the next episode where we'll be venturing out into the capital wasteland for the first time.